Okay, welcome back. So, I've just cleaned up a few open windows here a little bit. So I've got my two character sheets open, and I've got the story panel open. I'm going to be recording sort of the facts that I learn about the world as story elements. You know, I don't think there's not much in here, but I just find them slightly more attractive to use than oh, that one is missed the first letter of her name off. Um, so yeah, and as long as you number them, they will sort of go into numerical order, which helps you kind of find them, uh, and they're searchable, of course. So I can see us making our way back into town, and I want to know a little bit more about White Sparrow. I've always had this impression that it's a fairly small town, and I'm looking around, and I know there's uh, the the inn, and I did actually. Okay, so yeah, the he just explained actually that Nightmares used to live in the Lonely Torch, which is the place where we explored. That's fine. Um, so I also named the inn, and so we'll call it the Red Dragon. Um, so I can just owns the Red Dragon Inn. Uh, so yeah, I know there's the inn, there's the sort of little courthouse where Ruth hangs out. Maddox, we've always met her in the inn, but I'm going to use the oracle and just say the does the village have a temple? And it's probably 50-50. So let's just have a look. No, but it used to. So it no longer has a temple. It's fallen into disrepair. So I'm just going to make a little note of that. And this is session 5.03. Uh, Temple fallen into dis disrepair. So if I choose to go and look at that, I can fill in more details about the temple. Um, so I can see he's got a temple. Well, it has this old temple which is out of. Um, you I'm actually curious actually as to how bad a state is it in. I'm going to use a complex question for that because that's not really a yes no. Um, right, it says planning and personal, and the first thing that said to me was that actually there is that I could see a wooden ladder up against the side of the wall, and there's one guy, maybe a hermit or a monk or something that is he's repairing of this temple on his own, completely by hand, kind of one person's maybe lifelong um, of task uh, to create this to restore this temple. Uh, so that's an interesting fact. So I'm just going to actually put that a temple falling into disrepair, being refurbished by hand by one. I'm going to assume he's a monk. He could be. I haven't spoken to him yet. I know nothing about him. So yeah, so that's a little sort of interesting little bit which might be worth you looking into. Now, I doubt if this place is big enough to have guilds and things. So I'm just going to inquire as to whether it have sort of a guild hall, a merchant's guild hall, just know um, and actually the trade in this place is actually so run down because of the predations of the Nightblades that half the businesses look like they're shut up. That they either couldn't get supplies or they couldn't get you know there was no customers coming through White Sparrow because of the number of robberies going on in the place. So so it's creating more of an impression of the town. And that's kind of the impressions that strike me as I'm heading back